Very good morning, all dear friends. Today we are shooting. We are going to have a shooting in these rural areas, and just what we call a voiceover about this rural life and this town life. So, what about this village life and town life that is going to tell? So, dear friends, this is the way going to a very remote village. Uh, so I really like village life very much because village life is very what we calm and quiet. And I myself also born and brought up under the village background. So in the village is always what we call we say that too much of uh, calm and quiet areas, and they're also very peaceful and calm and quiet areas, along with uh, what we call this less pollutions, and also people will be easy going there in the village areas. Most of the people will be easy going and helpful. I'm not making any what we call anything against the town people. Town people are also very good. So I'm just describing about the village life. So village life generally is very interesting, calm and quiet, and we can see a lot of places like this, and we can see a lake, paddy field, green field, all this type of things we can see from the village life. So in the town life, people will be highly busy with their work, their activities, and what we call they will be busy with their own activities. So that is why I am trying to shoot today with this uh, village background. So you can see that these are the beauty of this village. A lot of attractions will be there. Greenery is there, and lake is there, and the green field is here. And also what we call this people are less populated, and there is no much smoke or any pollution from factories or from what we call this congestion or anything, not like that. Just will be relaxed, easy going, calm and quiet. That is in the village. So once I also born and brought up through village areas, and that area we have a dam there, and we used to go to school, high school, all going by walking, and seeing a lot of what we greenery, trees, mango trees, and used to stone the mango trees along the roadside and chit chat with the friends. So those life was very amazing and nostalgic. And I think that if one who lived in throughout village area, he cannot forget those uh, amazing life and wonderful life and all heart touching situations, etc. So that's why this village life is very what we call beautiful according to my opinions. So I like this village life very much. So you can see some people are going sometimes here and there by bike. I sometimes used to walk this area for morning walk because we'll get fresh oxygen also. So the village life, another thing is the freshness, fresh oxygen. The oxygen is way most important for anyone in this world, the richest man, the poor man, or any type of people who need this oxygen. There is no doubt about it. So we get much fresh oxygen. So that's why many uh, town people, those who are residing in the town, they used to have holidays in the village areas. In Kerala, there are places like Wayanad, Idukki, like Munnar, like places which are very village and having what we call this, factories are very less, and people will get much joy and happiness after visiting those places because of the greenery, because of the lake like this, and green field and tea plantations. All those are there in those areas. There are many other villages. Just I quoted only some few examples only. And before I was working in in the Andhra Pradesh also. In the Kadapa, Simhadripuram, there are also very remote villages where I used to go to visit this type of green field. Green field, you see. So this green field, we get much happiness after observing this. Since I am also from a farming family, our family is also indulged with agriculture, farming, especially rice and vegetables like that. So I hope that you can enjoy these places, the natural beauty of these places. So this is now we are in I'm in Telangana of Sultanabad area. So I like this area too much because of these places of village background, and there is also town. This really working in a town area, but I could often visit these type of places where from my school. You can see that the beauty of this place. One side is what we call this lake, and another side this green field, and a long way to this village. So most of the poets, especially almost every languages, they bring the stories of village background, because that have much attractions. Even William Wordsworth, he was sitting somewhere in the village areas, in the hills and valleys. That the poem Daffodils, I wandered lonely as a cloud. That poem, the Daffodils, was written while he was experiencing sitting in a rural areas. So that's why he could that poem was very attractive, and it was read by millions of people. During my high school time, I learned this poem. So that's how the village and town. And also, town life is also have we have a lot of facilities, such as like we will be connected with the net, we will be connected with the transportation, and all type of facilities will be there. There is no doubt about it in the village life. So that's why I used to come here. So to get a fresh oxygen, and walking is very beautiful here, seeing all these type of palm trees and greenery around, and the lake beside, etc. So village life is like that, and town life, as I mentioned to you, there are facilities like that. We will be connected with internet, and we will have all the type of restaurant, different type of restaurant, and if required, hospitals and schools, better schools. All are connected in the town areas. There is no doubt about it. So town life is a different, and village life is different. So you can see the long palm trees, large. So long. So this Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, both states have a lot of farming like this. They have a farming is their part of their culture. They produce a lot of rice, and especially the many South Indian states, they are supplying this rice because of they have immense of land here, and very cultivating, and land of cultivation is too much here. So you can see that you cannot see the limitless greenery here from because of the green paddy field. So you see the beauty of this paddy. Here and there somewhere people are also working. So the beauty of this area is like this because of this limitless greenery. I hope that you could enjoy all this. So that's why the beauty of these areas. So you can enjoy all these places. Often sometimes people also go by bike. It's a very beautiful place. So this is the way that I used to walk with one of my colleagues, sometime with Mr. Gobi, and sometime I used to walk alone uh, to get this fresh oxygen and a rural, what we call this, nostalgia to travel this area. So I get much happiness if I once I visit this. So I like more this rural life, especially this type of places like greenery along with this type of canal, sorry, this lake. So these are the beauty of these areas. So I like uh, to come here over. So that's why the beauty of these places. So I like enjoying this area very much. You can see that here are trees, you see a big large tree and the lake. Sometimes people used to uh, come here and visit and they take photos and they enjoy, especially in the evening time. So I'm also here. I hope that you all enjoyed this video, and I hope that I will come with another topic with different day, because I'm not extending more, so it will be boring for you seeing the same places long time. So these are the beauty of these areas. So another day I will come with some town areas, so that also you can enjoy much. Town area with a different subject. Today, because I can make a voiceover, that's why I made this rural background. So because this is also one of my favorite subject about this village life, town life, and reading poems and literature, all this. Hope that you enjoyed well. Thank you very much for your unconditional support for me. So we have got a little bit of improvement in our subscription. People are supporting. So anyone who are seeing first time, kindly subscribe this channel and support us, and kindly uh, write your opinions about our channels, and what type of improvement should be taken place. And nowadays I don't have much time, because I'll be engaged with this type of what we call engaged with reading and school from morning up to 5 o'clock. So on the remaining time, I do not have time for shooting or going outside or any these type of things. That's why I'll be here. So they are going to their village. So let me conclude with this one. I hope that you could enjoy well. Thank you all, and uh, try to write your valuable comments. Try to write your valuable comments. So this is the place, and kindly try to subscribe and support, view, and forward if you like this video too much. Kindly forward your friends, and what they call, like, subscribe, support, and forward. Anyhow, thank you very much for your unconditional support. Thank you very much for your unconditional support for this one.